Oh, Jesus, I'm scared.
You okay? Are you okay?
No.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's under control. Stay calm.
Sorry. It's fine.
We got you. We got you. We did it!
I have me.
It's fun.
That's it. That was it. We're gonna go home now.
Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, why don't I take you back to where it all started from?
It's all my fault.
Yes.
Well, kind of her fault, but we'll get to that.
Get to that.
So it all started at Jericho,
At Jericho.
which is a little place here in Vancouver. It's right by the beach, and what's really cool is they have it's like a community center, but for boaters.
Boaters, and they have all sorts of water sports, so you can be outdoors in the sun, exploring, and yeah, playing around with the dinghies. So that's where we started from. We started from the Quests.
Yeah, so ours Quest was our very first boat.
It was.
It's you can fit like up to 6 people on it if you're bold, but it was just the 2 of us on it. And we're glad that our relationship lasted through that.
Yeah, so those boats, you have to rig them up every time that you want to sail them. So it's a lot of work, but you get to appreciate when you get to sailing keel boats that you don't have to rig them up every single time.
Hey, what's rigging?
Rigging is when you have to put the sails onto the mast and then on the boat, because they don't always have the sail set up on them. So you have to actually take up the sails and put the mast, put them in the mast and rig the sails up. And sometimes they don't even have the mast set up. So you actually have to put the mast, which is the what the sail hangs on. You have to put it together and put it on the sailboat, which brings us to the second boat that we tried sailing on, which are called lasers. There are tiny boats that are single-handed, so there's only one person that fits on it, so you're all by yourself and you have to figure everything out by yourself. And it's great for getting that confidence of being independent and not being dependent on other people or your instructor. So it's a great way to push yourself and be out there.
Yeah, and what I really loved about the lasers was that you are so connected to the water because they're so tiny. Like you're literally just like this far from the water.
Yeah.
And like you only have one sail, you only have the big mainsail, and it's really like you can really feel how the wind is pushing the boat, and when you heel over, when you tip the boat over to the side and have the wind pushing against it, it's really fun. It's like, can really recommend it. It's like the closest thing to windsurfing without doing windsurfing kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's very responsive, so you really learn what works, what doesn't work, because it responds so quickly, and you get to really learn. It's learning the hard way, because every single thing that you do can be a big mistake.
Yeah, and of course
capsizing.
You capsize.
You capsize, yeah.
Because they are so responsive, so that you fall in. So
Yeah.
that's why you see us in our pictures. We always wear wetsuits. We're in the Pacific Northwest. It is not too bad. You can go swimming here, but you wanna wear a wetsuit.
It's still pretty chilly, but yeah. So that's how it all started from. And another kind of cool boats, dinghy boats that we also tried sailing on, are called Hobie Cats, which is short for Hobie Catamarans. They have 2 hulls, just like a catamaran. They have 2 hulls, but they're smaller, so they go fast. They go really fast. They're really cool. And yeah, we gave those a shot, which were really also cool. Let's give that a shot. Even if you don't give monohull dinghies a shot, give Hobie Cats a shot. Catamarans a shot.
So, yeah. After the lasers, we kind of were like, oh my god, we want more. And that's where we like met someone that had experience on these catamarans and let us, like, he mentored us, which was really amazing. So we could learn on these bigger catamarans and get some experience.
Yeah.
And they're so much fun. If you ever get the chance to sail on one, Hobie Cats 16.
Yes.
They're 16 feet long, right at the water. There's no like inside on them. Everything is outside. They only have a net. You sit on a net. It's like this far from the water, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun because they go really fast. They're light. They go light in the light winds. They just go.
Well, yeah, you're just cruising on the water. No better feeling than that summer day feeling, cruising on the water. And that's how we thought, hey, we should give those big sailboats a try. This is fun. And of course, in the winter, the weather here can be
quite
dicey.
nasty.
Yeah. And that's how we came about signing up on the Polar Bear racing event, which is a racing event that takes place in Vancouver over the course of the winter, so that the sailors can stay in touch with their skills and don't forget what it's all about. Yeah.
So what was really cool is throughout the summer we learned a lot of sailing, and then we wanted to take our skills to the next level, and then heard about this Polar Bear Racing Series. And Polar Bear should have like made us think, oh wait a second, but no we didn't. So I went to an event and signed us up to take part in this racing series, in this regatta series. And well, once you've signed up and you're committed, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
And well, the very first time, in the beginning of November, it was just about freezing temperatures. It was raining and a little bit of snow coming down.
Pouring rain, and we were on one of the smaller boats in the club, so we weren't very protected. But hey, if you survive that, you can survive the rest of it. Yeah, so our very first sail with keel boats wasn't as glamorous as you might think, but we survived. We're still going, especially for me. Yeah, I'm a little, I wasn't really used to the big boats heeling over, and the weather was nasty. And rookie mistake, you guys should remember, always zip up your jackets, because some of us just leave our jacket pocket zippers open and water gets in and you get soaked on the inside, and hypothermia, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. So yeah, that's how we got there.
That's how it all started, I guess.
Yes, but I have to say it made us only appreciate the good days more than ever going through that. Yeah. But then thankfully the second boat that we were on at the racing event, at the Polar Bear racing event, was a bigger boat, was a Beneteau 40,
45, something like that.
45, yeah, and it was much more comfortable than the very first day. And yeah, well, made for a story.
And that's the thing, like, you always have stories to tell, even when things don't work out the way you initially planned.
We could probably cut now. We're probably on the ley line.
I'm so sorry, I'm spinning on it.
Ready? Second boat.
Come
did it!
Help me! That's it, that was it. We're gonna go home now.
Thank you guys so much for watching our second video. We're so very excited to be making these videos for you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, make sure to like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of our videos.
Miss the next episode. Thanks for watching our first one. We're gonna put a link to the first one right here if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and we're gonna be coming to you with the boat show content, so make sure to follow us so don't miss that. Yeah. See you guys.
Bye.